Stop chasing money. Let it chase you. Not because you are giving up, not because you are doing nothing, but because your heart is tired of running after safety like it is always one step ahead of you. Tonight, let those words land softly inside you. Stop chasing money. Let it chase you. Let money stop being the thing you panic toward and begin becoming something that can meet you through calm choices, clear thoughts, open hands, and a peaceful heart. You have chased enough. You have worried enough. You have checked, counted, planned, stretched, waited, and wondered enough. And maybe no one has seen how much pressure you have been carrying inside your chest. Maybe from the outside, you look fine. Maybe you still smile. Maybe you still answer messages. Maybe you still do what needs to be done. But deep inside, there may be a part of you that feels tired of asking, when will I finally feel safe? When will I finally have enough? When will money stop feeling like something I have to fight for? Breathe now. You do not have to answer those questions tonight. You do not have to solve your whole life in this moment. Just breathe. This video was made for the part of you that is done forcing. The part of you that wants to believe there is another way, a softer way, a wiser way, a way where you still take action, but you no longer take action from fear. A way where you still care about money, but money no longer owns your peace. Because money is not meant to be your master. Money is meant to be support. Money is meant to move. Money is meant to serve life, not scare your soul. And somewhere inside you, you already know this. You know you were not born just to chase bills, chase approval, chase enough, chase the next number, chase the next proof that you are okay. You were born to feel rooted. You were born to breathe. You were born to create. That you were born to receive support without losing your softness. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. You are here because your inner world is ready for a new relationship with money. Not a loud one, not a greedy one, not a fearful one, a peaceful one. So let your body soften just a little. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands loosen. Let your breath become slow. Tonight, you are not chasing. Tonight, you are remembering how to receive. You may have been carrying money worry for a long time. Maybe it started quietly, a small fear, a tight feeling in the stomach, a little worry when a bill arrived, a small sadness when you wanted something simple and had to say no. Then, over time, it grew. It became a heavy thought in the morning. It became a question at night. It became the voice that whispers, what if there is not enough? What if I fall behind? What if I never get ahead? And when that voice speaks often enough, your body begins to believe it is always in danger. Your breath becomes shorter. Your jaw becomes tight. Your mind begins to run ahead into tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And even when nothing is happening in this exact moment, your body still feels like it must prepare for trouble. If this has been your experience, please hear this gently. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not bad with life. You have simply been trying to feel safe in the only way you knew. Maybe you thought if you worked harder, you would finally relax. Maybe you thought if you earned more, then you would finally breathe. Maybe you thought if you just solved one more problem, then the fear would leave. But sometimes the fear does not leave just because more money comes. Sometimes the fear moves the line. It says, now you need more. Now you need proof again. Now you must protect what you have. Now you must hurry. And the chase continues. This is why tonight is not only about money. It is about the part of you that has been scared. It is about the part of you that learned to connect money with safety, love, worth, freedom, peace, and rest. It is about the part of you that may feel ashamed for needing help. It is about the part of you that compares your life to others and wonders why their path looks easier. It is about the part of you that wants to believe good can still come, but feels tired from hoping. Come closer to yourself now, not with judgment, not with pressure, with kindness. Place one gentle hand over your heart if that feels comfortable. Feel the warmth of your own hand. Let that warmth remind you that you are still here. You have made it through every day so far. You have carried more than people know. You have kept going, even when your mind felt loud and your heart felt heavy. That matters. You matter. And money worry does not make you less spiritual. It does not make you less loving. It does not make you less worthy. It only shows that there is a place inside you asking for safety, a place asking to be held, a place asking to hear a new truth. The new truth begins softly. You can care about money without chasing it. You can take wise action without panic. You can welcome more without hating where you are. You can desire support without feeling guilty. You can receive without feeling like you have stolen from life. You can rest without falling behind. You can breathe while the answer is still forming. Take a moment right now and ask yourself gently, when was the last time you gave yourself permission to stop running inside? If this question touches you, you may share one word in the comments later. One word for what you are ready to feel around money. Peace, safety, trust, ease, enough, support. Let that one word become a small door in your heart. And for now, just stay here. No need to rush. No need to prove anything. No need to force belief. Let the night be soft around you. Imagine your inner world like deep earth beneath a tree. Above the ground, winds may move, seasons may change, people may come and go. Numbers may rise and fall, but beneath the ground, the roots do not panic. They reach quietly. They drink slowly. They hold the tree without noise. Tonight, you are returning to your roots. You are returning to the calm place beneath the chase. The world may still move. Life may still ask things of you. But inside, you are learning a new way. A way where your worth is not tied to your balance. A way where your peace is not waiting for one perfect number. A way where money can come closer because your energy is no longer running from fear. You are allowed to let go of the old chase. You are allowed to become still enough to notice support. You are allowed to receive in ways you have not yet imagined. You are allowed to be held by calm, even while life is still unfolding. So breathe again, slowly, softly. Let the body hear you. Tonight, I do not chase. Tonight, I return to peace. Tonight, I open to support in a new way. I do not chase money from fear anymore. Let this first truth be very gentle. You do not have to shout it. You do not have to force it. You do not have to pretend that every worry has disappeared. Just let the words sit beside you like a quiet candle in the room. I do not chase money from fear anymore. Maybe fear has been the voice that pushed you for many years. Maybe fear told you to hurry. Fear told you to compare. Fear told you that rest was dangerous. Fear told you that if you slowed down, everything would fall apart. But tonight, you are allowed to speak back with love. You can say, "Thank you, fear. I know you were trying to protect me, but you do not have to lead me now. I do not chase money from fear. I let my breath lead me back to peace. I am safe to slow down." Let those words move through your body. I am safe to slow down, not stop living, not stop choosing, not stop creating. The slow down inside. There is a difference between calm action and panic action. Calm action can still be strong. Calm action can still answer the message, make the plan, apply for the work, learn the skill, ask the question, save the money, pay what can be paid, and take the next step. But calm action does not attack you while you move. You are safe to slow down. You are safe to breathe before you decide. You are safe to let your body become soft enough to think clearly. I can breathe and still receive. Let this be simple. I can breathe and still receive. You may have learned that receiving only comes through pushing. You may have learned that if you are not tense, you are not serious. But life can meet you when you are breathing. Ideas can arrive when you are breathing. A kind word can reach you when you are breathing. A clear choice can appear when you are breathing. Money does not need your panic in order to find you. Support does not need your fear in order to become real. You can breathe and still receive. You can breathe and still make wise choices. You can breathe and still open to more. I open my hands to peaceful support. Feel your hands now, even if they are under a blanket, even if they are resting by your side, even if they are holding the phone. Imagine them softening. Imagine the fingers opening just a little. So much fear lives in the hands. We grip, we hold, we try to control. We try to keep life from leaving. We try to pull the future closer before it is ready. But tonight, let your hands learn another way. I open my hands to peaceful support. I do not grab. I do not beg. I do not force. I open. I allow. I receive what is right, honest, and good for me. Money can meet me through calm doors, not through pressure only, not through fear only, not through panic only. Money can meet me through calm doors. A calm door may be one clear idea. A calm door may be a better choice. A calm door may be honest work. A calm door may be a helpful conversation. A calm door may be learning something new. A calm door may be finally saying no to what drains you. A calm door may be saying yes to what respects your time, your energy, and your gifts. Money can meet you through calm doors, and you are allowed to notice them. You are allowed to walk through them slowly. You are allowed to trust one step at a time. I do not punish myself for needing money. Let this one go deep. I do not punish myself for needing money. You live in a world where money is used for shelter, food, water, care, travel, tools, learning, rest, and support. Needing money does not make you greedy. Wanting more stability does not make you wrong. Desiring comfort does not make you selfish. You are human. You have needs. You have dreams. You have a body to care for. You have a life to live. You do not have to feel shame because you need support. Say it softer now. I do not punish myself for needing money. I speak to myself with respect. I let my needs be honest. I let my heart be kind. I bless the money that is with me now. Even if it feels small, even if you wish there were more, even if your mind wants to say, this is not enough. Just for this moment, bless what is here. I bless the money that is with me now. Not because everything is perfect, not because you are pretending, but because blessing softens the way you relate to life. Blessing says, I see this, I honor this, I will use this with care. Maybe there is money in your wallet. Maybe there is money in your account. Maybe there is a coin somewhere in a drawer. Maybe there is food already in the kitchen. Maybe there is a blanket, a cup, a bed, a small sign of support. Bless the support you can see. This helps your heart become less blind to good. I welcome more with a calm heart. Let this sentence be warm. I welcome more with a calm heart, not with a tight chest, not with angry waiting, not with the feeling that life must prove your worth. With a calm heart, you are allowed to welcome more. You are allowed to desire increase. You are allowed to want ease, beauty, comfort, freedom, choice, and a softer life. But you do not have to welcome more from a place of panic. You can welcome more from a place of self-respect. I welcome more with a calm heart. I let my heart stay open as I grow. I do not close myself with fear. I become a peaceful place for support to enter. I am learning to feel safe with receiving. Maybe receiving has not always felt safe for you. Maybe you were taught that receiving comes with a cost. Maybe you were taught that help is not reliable. Maybe you felt you had to do everything alone. Maybe you learned to reject kindness before it could disappoint you. Maybe you feel tense when someone gives to you. Tonight, you do not have to fix all of that. You only have to begin. I am learning to feel safe with receiving. Learning is enough. Slow is enough. A small opening is enough. Say it again, gently. I am learning to feel safe with receiving. My body can soften little by little. My heart can open little by little. I can let support come closer without fear taking over. I no longer make money the proof of my worth. Breathe with that. I no longer make money the proof of my worth. Money may support your life, but it does not decide your value. Your worth is not higher on the days when you have more. Your worth is not lower on the days when you have less. You are not a number. You are not a balance. You are not a bill. You are not a payment. You are not a mistake. You are a living soul. You are a breathing heart. You are someone learning, growing, softening, and finding a new way. Money can support you, but it does not define you. Money can move through your life, but it does not measure your spirit. I no longer make money the proof of my worth. I remember my value before I receive. And because I remember my value, I can receive with peace. I let my body release old money fear. Do not force this. Just invite it. I let my body release old money fear. Maybe fear has been stored in the belly. Maybe fear has been held in the chest. Maybe fear has been sitting in the throat, making it hard to ask for what you need. Maybe fear has been in the shoulders, making you carry more than your share. Let the body hear a new message. You do not have to hold all of this tonight. You can loosen. You can soften. You can rest. I let my body release old money fear. With each breath, a little less tightness. With each pause, a little more room. With each gentle word, a little more safety. I trust myself to make peaceful money choices. This is an important truth. I trust myself to make peaceful money choices. You do not need to be perfect with money to begin trusting yourself. You only need to become honest, kind, and aware. You can learn. You can ask questions. You can slow down before spending. You can slow down before saying yes. You can plan without fear. You can review without shame. You can choose again. Trust does not mean you never make a mistake. Trust means you stay with yourself while you learn. I trust myself to make peaceful money choices. I can pause before I act. I can listen to my inner wisdom. I can choose what supports my life. I am allowed to receive through honest and kind ways. Let this be clear inside you. I am allowed to receive through honest and kind ways. You do not need to chase anything that asks you to lose your peace. You do not need to become someone you are not. You do not need to betray your heart for support. You do not need to make money through fear, pressure, or self-abandonment. You can receive through honest and kind ways, through your gifts, through your care, through your service, through your learning, through your creativity, through your steady effort, through open doors that respect your soul. I am allowed to receive through honest and kind ways. I welcome support that feels clean in my heart. I release the belief that struggle makes me more worthy. Let this one be soft. I release the belief that struggle makes me more worthy. You may have been taught that life must be hard before it can be good. You may have been praised only when you were exhausted. You may have learned to prove your value by how much you could carry. But suffering is not the price of being loved by life. You are allowed to receive without breaking yourself. You are allowed to grow without hurting yourself. You are allowed to work with care and also rest with care. I release the belief that struggle makes me more worthy. I do not need to suffer to deserve support. I am allowed to let life become gentler. Money is welcome in my life as support, not pressure. Money is welcome in my life as support, not pressure. Feel the difference. When money is pressure, the body tightens and the mind runs. The heart feels small. Every number becomes a judgment. Every bill becomes a threat. Every desire becomes a reason for shame. But when money is support, something softens. Money becomes a tool, a helper, a way to care for needs, a way to create comfort, a way to make choices, a way to share, save, build, learn, travel, rest, and breathe. Money is welcome in my life as support, not pressure. I let money take its right place, not above my peace, not above my worth, not above my spirit. Money may support me, but it does not rule me. I allow my heart to feel safe while money grows. Maybe money is not where you want it to be right now. Maybe you are in a waiting season. Maybe you are rebuilding. Maybe you are learning a new way. Still, your heart deserves safety today. I allow my heart to feel safe while money grows. Not only after, not only later, not only when the number changes. Now, right here, your heart can be comforted now. Your breath can become softer now. Your inner voice can become kinder now. Money may grow over time, and peace can begin in this breath. I allow my heart to feel safe while money grows. I am allowed to feel peace before everything is finished. I choose calm action over anxious chasing. This is a powerful shift. I choose calm action over anxious chasing. Anxious chasing says, do everything now, hurry, panic, compare, say yes to anything. You are late, you are behind, you are not safe. Calm action says, breathe first, look clearly, choose one step. Do what is wise. Let fear sit down. Let love lead. Calm action is not weak. Calm action is strong without being cruel. Calm action is steady without being tense. Calm action helps you hear your own wisdom. I choose calm action over anxious chasing. I take the next step with a softer body. I allow peace to walk with me. I am open to ideas that support my life. Let the mind become quiet enough to receive. I am open to ideas that support my life. Sometimes the next blessing begins as an idea, a simple idea, a small idea, a quiet thought that says, try this, ask here, learn this, rest first, call them, write this down, create this, release that, begin again. When the mind is too loud with fear, it may miss the soft ideas that are trying to help. So tonight, you are not forcing answers. You are making space. I am open to ideas that support my life. I give my mind room to hear gentle guidance. I allow new ways to appear in simple forms. I welcome income that respects my energy. Say this slowly. I welcome income that respects my energy. You are allowed to desire support that does not drain your soul. You are allowed to want work that honors your humanity. You are allowed to receive in ways that allow you to breathe. Maybe this grows step by step. Maybe it begins with one small boundary. Maybe it begins with one honest question, Maybe it begins with valuing your time differently. You do not have to stay loyal to exhaustion. You can welcome better balance. You can open to income that respects your body, your mind, your gifts, and your life. I welcome income that respects my energy. I welcome opportunities that meet me with fairness. I welcome growth that lets me remain kind to myself. I am worthy of enoughness today, not someday, not after everything changes. Today, I am worthy of enoughness today. Enoughness is not only a number. Enoughness is also a feeling in the body. A feeling that says, I can breathe in this moment. I can meet this day one step at a time. I can stop fighting myself. I can notice what is here. I can welcome more without rejecting my life. You are worthy of this feeling. You are worthy of feeling held. You are worthy of a soft breath. You are worthy of inner quiet. I am worthy of enoughness today. I let enoughness begin inside me before it expands around me. I let go of shame around wanting more. This is tender. I let go of shame around wanting more. Wanting more does not make you ungrateful. Wanting more does not mean you reject the present. Wanting more can be a loving desire for space, ease, care, beauty, rest, and freedom. Your heart is allowed to want a life that feels softer. Your body is allowed to want comfort. Your mind is allowed to want relief. You can bless what you have and still welcome more. You can be grateful and still grow. You can be humble and still receive. I let go of shame around wanting more. I let desire become peaceful. I let more come through kindness. I can receive without fear of losing it. Let your body take this in slowly. I can receive without fear of losing it. Sometimes when good comes, the old fear says, do not relax, it might leave. Do not enjoy it, it might disappear. Do not trust it, it might not last. That fear may have reasons. It may come from old disappointments. It may come from times when life changed quickly. It may come from moments when support did not stay. Be gentle with that fear. Do not shame it. Just speak to it with calm. I can receive without fear of losing it. I can enjoy support one breath at a time. I can let good be here while it is here. I can learn to hold blessings with open hands. I become still enough for support to find me. Imagine this now. Not a bright, loud picture, a quiet one. Imagine a small bird outside a window. If you run toward it, it flies away. If you become still, if your hand softens, if the space feels safe, it may come closer. Not because you forced it, because you stopped frightening the moment with your rush. Support can be like that. Ideas can be like that. Peace can be like that. Money can be like that too. I become still enough for support to find me. I do not need to chase every branch. I do not need to shake every tree. I can become a calm place where good may land. I am learning to trust timing without giving up. This is a balanced truth. I am learning to trust timing without giving up. Trusting timing does not mean doing nothing. It means you do what is yours to do, and you release the extra fear that does not help. You plant, you water, you listen, you choose, you learn, you rest, and you let life have room to move in ways you cannot control. You are not giving up. You are giving up panic. You are not stopping your path. You are stopping the inner chase. I am learning to trust timing without giving up. I can move with patience. I can act with peace. I can wait without turning against myself. I allow money to come closer while I become kinder to myself. This is not about forcing money to chase you. It is about becoming someone who no longer pushes support away with fear, shame, or self-attack. I allow money to come closer while I become kinder to myself. When you are kinder to yourself, you may make clearer choices. You may stop accepting less than respect. You may notice better chances. You may speak with more confidence. You may rest enough to think. You may stop punishing yourself with the old story. Kindness changes the atmosphere inside you, and the atmosphere inside you shapes how you meet life. I allow money to come closer while I become kinder to myself. I let kindness open doors that fear could not open. I respect every small step I take. Every small step matters. I respect every small step I take. Sending one message, saving a small amount, learning one thing, saying no once, making one honest plan, resting before you break, asking for help, choosing not to panic for one breath, blessing what is here, writing down one idea, taking care of the body that carries you. These are not small in the way your heart thinks they are. They are roots, and roots grow in silence. No one claps for roots under the earth, but they hold the whole tree. I respect every small step I take. My quiet steps still count. My slow progress is still progress. My gentle effort is still worthy. I let my relationship with money become softer. This is the heart of this section. I let my relationship with money become softer, not careless, not fearful, softer. You can look at money without hating yourself. You can think about money without feeling small. You can talk about money with more honesty. You can plan around money with more respect. You can receive money with more ease. You can spend money with more care. You can save money with more peace. You can learn about money without shame. A softer relationship does not mean you ignore reality. It means you stop attacking yourself inside reality. I let my relationship with money become softer. I let money become a place of learning, not punishment. I let money become a place of support, not fear. I am not behind. I am becoming steady. Say that again in your own heart. I am not behind. I am becoming steady. Comparison may try to pull you away from peace. It may show you other people and say, look how far they are. Look what they have. Look what you do not have yet. But comparison does not know your whole road. Comparison does not know what you have survived. Comparison does not know the courage it took for you to arrive here. You are not behind. You are becoming steady. You are learning to walk without running from fear. You are learning to receive without shrinking. You are learning to build from peace. I am not behind. I am becoming steady. My path is allowed to unfold at a pace my soul can hold. I am allowed to feel supported before every detail is clear. This is a deep breath for the mind. I am allowed to feel supported before every detail is clear. The mind wants every answer. It wants the full map. It wants to know exactly when, how, where, through whom, and in what way. But life often gives one step at a time, one small light, one next door, one quiet opening. You do not need every detail in order to breathe tonight. You do not need the whole path in order to rest for one moment. You can feel a little support now, in your breath, in the bed beneath you, in the night around you, in the fact that you are still here, still listening, still open. I am allowed to feel supported before every detail is clear. I let support begin in small ways. I choose peace as my inner home. Money can move, plans can change, days can be different. But deep within, you can practice returning to peace. I choose peace as my inner home. Not because life is always easy. Not because money is always simple. Not because every question is answered. But because your soul deserves somewhere soft to return to. Peace can be your home between decisions. Peace can be your home while you learn. Peace can be your home while you wait. Peace can be your home as you welcome more. I choose peace as my inner home. I return to peace when fear gets loud. I return to peace when numbers feel heavy. I return to peace because peace helps me see. I am safe to let money come to me in new ways. Let the word new feel open. I am safe to let money come to me in new ways. The old way may have been worry. The old way may have been overworking. The old way may have been saying yes when your whole body wanted to say no. The old way may have been believing that only stress could bring support. But new ways can open. A new way of thinking, a new way of asking, a new way of working, a new way of sharing your gifts, a new way of caring for what you have, a new way of seeing your value. I am safe to let money come to me in new ways. I do not need to know every way tonight. I only need to remain open. I release the need to run after what can meet me. This is the title living inside your body. I release the need to run after what can meet me. There are things in life that do not come faster when we chase them with panic. Peace does not come faster when we attack ourselves. Love does not come closer when we abandon who we are. Rest does not arrive when we keep proving we deserve it. And support may become harder to see when fear makes everything feel urgent. So tonight, let the chase soften. I release the need to run after what can meet me. I let money meet me through calm choices. I let support meet me through open doors. I let good meet me when my heart is ready to receive. I forgive myself for the fear I have carried. This one may touch something deep. I forgive myself for the fear I have carried. Maybe you judged yourself for worrying. Maybe you thought you should be stronger. Maybe you felt embarrassed by your fear. Maybe you hid it from others. Maybe you smiled while your stomach was tight. Maybe you told yourself to be positive when what you really needed was comfort. You do not need to punish yourself for being afraid. Fear is not a failure. Fear is a signal that something inside needs kindness. I forgive myself for the fear I have carried. I meet my fear with tenderness. I let my heart be human. I give myself permission to begin again. I let my breath become richer than my worry. Take that in. I let my breath become richer than my worry. There is a wealth in breath that the worried mind often forgets. Each breath is a small gift. Each breath is a new beginning. Each breath says, "You are here. This moment is open. You can soften now." Breath may not pay a bill, but breath can help you meet the bill with more clarity. Breath may not answer every question, but breath can quiet the noise around the question. Breath may not change the whole outer world in one moment, but it can change the state from which you face it. I let my breath become richer than my worry. I breathe in calm. I breathe out pressure. I breathe in space. I breathe out the chase. I am creating a peaceful place for abundance to visit. Imagine your inner world like a small room. For a long time, that room may have been filled with noise, old fears, old warnings, old shame, old numbers, old memories, old pressure. Tonight, you are opening the window. You are letting the air change. You are clearing one small corner. You are placing a soft chair there. You are lighting a gentle lamp. You are saying, peace can live here now. Support can visit here now. Money does not have to enter a room full of fear. It can enter a room where I am learning to breathe. I am creating a peaceful place for abundance to visit. I do not force the door open. I prepare the space with love. I am willing to believe that receiving can feel gentle. Maybe this feels new. That is okay. I am willing to believe that receiving can feel gentle. You do not have to believe it completely tonight. Willingness is enough. A small opening is enough. A tiny yes is enough. You can start with, maybe receiving does not have to be frightening. Maybe support can feel kind. Maybe more see and come without chaos. Maybe I can grow and still feel grounded. Let maybe be a bridge. Let willingness be a quiet key. I am willing to believe that receiving can feel gentle. I do not force belief. I invite it. I make room for it to grow. I honor the money that leaves and welcome the money that comes. This is a soft way to meet movement. I honor the money that leaves and welcome the money that comes. Money moves. It may move toward shelter. It may move toward food. It may move toward care. It may move toward learning. It may move toward helping the people you love. It may move toward the needs of this season. When money leaves, you can bless its purpose. When money comes, you can receive it with respect. This does not mean spending without care. It means no longer sending fear with every dollar. It means letting money move through your life with more awareness and less shame. I honor the money that leaves and welcome the money that comes. I use money with care. I receive money with peace. I let money move without losing myself. I am more powerful when I am peaceful. Let that sentence become strong inside you. I am more powerful when I am peaceful. Panic may feel powerful because it is loud, but peace has a deeper strength. Peace can listen. Peace can choose. Peace can wait for the right moment. Peace can say no. Peace can say yes. Peace can see the path that fear misses. You do not lose power when you soften. You return to real power. The power of presence, the power of clarity, the power of self-respect, the power of calm direction. I am more powerful when I am peaceful. I do not need fear to move me. I let wisdom move me. I let money chase the version of me who is calm, open, and ready. This is not a promise that life must obey you. This is a picture for your heart. I let money chase the version of me who is calm, open, and ready. You are becoming easier for support to reach. You are becoming easier for ideas to find. You are becoming easier for opportunity to speak to, not because you are perfect, not because you never worry, but because you are no longer letting worry be the only voice in the room. You are becoming calm. You are becoming open. You are becoming ready. I let money chase the version of me who no longer runs from fear. I let support move toward the peace I am building within. I become someone who can receive without closing. I do not need to chase money to prove I care about my life. This is important. I do not need to chase money to prove I care about my life. You can care deeply and still rest. You can be responsible and still breathe. You can plan and still be kind to yourself. You can want a better life and still stop attacking the life you have now. Chasing is not the same as caring. Panic is not the same as devotion. Fear is not the same as wisdom. You can care from love. You can act from steadiness. You can build from respect. I do not need to chase money to prove I care about my life. My calm is part of my care. My peace is part of my path. I give myself permission to receive more than I expected. Say this softly. I give myself permission to receive more than I expected. Maybe you have been expecting only struggle. Maybe you have been expecting only just enough. Maybe you have been expecting disappointment before anything even begins. But tonight, you can loosen the old expectation. You do not need to know how. You do not need to force anything. You can simply say, I am open to being surprised by good in simple, honest, supportive ways. I give myself permission to receive more than I expected. More peace, more clarity, more courage, more help, more fair chances, more respectful income, more room to breathe. I give myself permission to receive more, and I let more come in ways that are right for me. I let my nervous system learn that money can be safe. This is slow work, kind work. I let my nervous system learn that money can be safe. If money has felt scary for a long time, your body may not relax right away. That is okay. You are not failing. You are teaching your body one gentle message at a time. Looking at money can become safer. Talking about money can become safer. Planning with money can become safer. Receiving money can become safer. Holding money can become safer. Wanting money can become safer. Your body can learn. Your breath can help. Your words can support the learning. I let my nervous system learn that money can be safe. Little by little, breath by breath, even tonight. I no longer call myself unlucky with money. Let that old label fall away. I no longer call myself unlucky with money. Maybe old experiences were painful. Maybe things did not work out the way you hoped. Maybe you made choices you would not make again. Maybe people disappointed you. Maybe timing felt hard. But those moments do not get to name your future. You do not have to keep calling yourself unlucky. You do not have to keep speaking against your own life. You can use gentler language now. I am learning. I am opening. I am becoming wiser. I am becoming more peaceful. I am allowing support in new ways. I no longer call myself unlucky with money. I give my future room to be different. I welcome the feeling of being supported, not just the money, the feeling. I welcome the feeling of being supported. Let that feeling come through the bed beneath you, through the air moving in and out of your lungs, through the warmth in your chest, through the quiet around you, through the chance to begin again, through one gentle thought that does not attack you. Support can begin as a feeling before it becomes a form. I welcome the feeling of being supported. I let support be emotional. I let support be practical. I let support be visible. I let support be quiet. I let support be allowed. I am allowed to rest even while money is still growing. Let your whole body hear that. I am allowed to rest even while money is still growing. You do not have to wait for a perfect life before you rest. You do not have to earn sleep by solving every problem. You do not have to stay awake worrying to prove you care. Your body needs rest. Your heart needs rest. Your mind needs rest. Rest may help you meet tomorrow with more steadiness. Rest may help you hear the idea you could not hear while tense. Rest may support your emotional healing journey. Rest is not laziness. Rest is care. I am allowed to rest even while money is still growing. Tonight, I do not chase in my thoughts. Tonight, I let my body be held. I trust that one peaceful step can change my direction. You do not need to change everything tonight. I trust that one peaceful step can change my direction. One breath can change the feeling of the moment. One kind thought can change the feeling of your body. One honest choice can change the feeling of your day. One small plan can change your confidence. One clear boundary can change your energy. One new belief can begin a new path. You do not need to leap. You can step. I trust that one peaceful step can change my direction. I take one step from calm, then another, and I let the path open gently. I am becoming someone money can meet with ease. Let the words stay soft. I am becoming someone money can meet with ease. You are not trying to become perfect. You are not trying to become someone else. You are becoming more available to support because you are less busy attacking yourself. You are becoming more able to receive because your hands are learning to open. You are becoming more able to grow because your body is learning that growth does not have to mean danger. Ease does not mean no effort. Ease means less inner war. Ease means you stop fighting yourself while you move. I am becoming someone money can meet with ease. I let ease enter my choices. I let ease enter my breath. I let ease enter my relationship with support. I release the old habit of chasing and return to my center. This is where the first block begins to settle. I release the old habit of chasing and return to my center. Your center is the quiet place inside you that is still there beneath fear, beneath bills, beneath memories, beneath pressure, beneath the noise of the world. Your center is not gone. It has only been covered by worry. Tonight, you return. Not in a dramatic way, in a gentle way. One breath, one pause, one softer thought, one open hand, one kind word. I release the old habit of chasing and return to my center. I come back to myself. I come back to my breath. I come back to peace. I let money be drawn toward my calm, useful, loving energy. Let this be peaceful. I let money be drawn toward my calm, useful, loving energy. You have gifts, you have care, you have attention, you have something too. Oh, offer. Maybe you are still discovering it. Maybe you are still learning how to share it. Maybe you are rebuilding trust in yourself. That is okay. Your energy does not have to be perfect to be useful. Your path does not have to be complete to be meaningful. You can bring calm, useful, loving energy into what you do. And from that place, support may come in ways that fit your life. I let money be drawn toward my calm, useful, loving energy. I offer what I can with care. I receive what comes with gratitude. I am not empty. I am opening. Say this slowly. I am not empty. I am opening. The feeling of lack can make you feel empty, as if nothing is here and everything you need is far away. But there is life here. There is breath here. There is awareness here. There is a heart that still wants to believe. There is a mind that can learn a new way. There is a body that can rest. There is a spirit that has not given up. You are not empty. You are opening. Opening to support. Opening to new thought. Opening to kinder action. Opening to receiving. I am not empty. I am opening. I am not helpless. I am learning. I am not forgotten. I am here. I allow enoughness to begin as a feeling and grow into my life. This is gentle and true. I allow enoughness to begin as a feeling and grow into my life. A feeling can become a choice. A choice can become a habit. A habit can become a new direction. A new direction can create different experiences over time. So do not dismiss the small feeling. Do not say it is nothing just because it begins quietly. A seed is quiet too. Roots are quiet. The moon rises without shouting. Enoughness can begin quietly inside you. I allow enoughness to begin as a feeling and grow into my life. I let it begin in my breath. I let it begin in my heart. I let it begin tonight. I stop chasing money and let peace lead the way. Here are the title words again, but softer now. I stop chasing money and let peace lead the way. And as peace leads, your choices can become clearer. As peace leads, your body can release some of the old tightness. As peace leads, your mind can stop running in circles and begin seeing the next step. As peace leads, money becomes less like a wild storm and more like a moving stream that you can learn to work with, respect, and receive from. I stop chasing money and let peace lead the way. I let money chase the version of me who is not ruled by fear. I let support come toward the calm I am choosing now. I stop chasing. I soften. I breathe. I receive. Now let these first affirmations settle. Do not hurry past them. Let them sink into the quiet spaces of your body. Let them touch the places that have been tired. Let them comfort the part of you that has been trying so hard to survive. You do not have to become perfect tonight. You do not have to believe every word fully tonight. You only have to let one small part of you be willing. Willing to stop running inside. Willing to breathe. Willing to be kinder. Willing to receive support without shame. Willing to let money become a peaceful part of life, not a painful master over your heart. I do not chase money from fear anymore. I am safe to slow down. I can breathe and still receive. I open my hands to peaceful support. Money can meet me through calm doors. I do not punish myself for needing money. I bless the money that is with me now. I welcome more with a calm heart. I am learning to feel safe with receiving. I no longer make money the proof of my worth. Let your breath carry the words. Let your body rest around them. Let the night hold them for you. And if your mind wanders, that is okay. Come back softly. Come back without blame. Come back to this simple truth. You are allowed to stop chasing. You are allowed to be supported. You are allowed to receive in peace. Now let the words you have already heard begin to settle. Let them become quiet inside you. Not loud, not forced, just present. Like warm water around the heart, there is a place inside you that does not need to chase. A quiet place, a steady place, a place that remembers what the worried mind forgets. Imagine for a moment a harbor at night. The ocean may be wide, the wind may move across the water. Far away waves may rise and fall, boats may come in, boats may go out, the sky may be dark. The future may be hard to see, but the harbor does not run after the boats. The harbor does not chase the tide. The harbor does not shout into the night, begging the sea to bring something back. The harbor simply holds its shape. It stays open. It stays ready. It stays calm enough for what belongs there to arrive. This is the kind of energy you are learning now. Not chasing, not forcing, not grabbing, not begging life for proof that you will be okay. You are learning to become a quiet harbor for support. A place where money can come and go with less fear. A place where ideas can arrive without being frightened away by panic. A place where your body can rest long enough to hear what your heart has been trying to say. There is deep strength in stillness. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is not giving up. Stillness is the moment before wise action. Stillness is the breath before the next step. Stillness is the soft ground where clear choices can grow. When you chase money from fear, your whole inner world becomes stormy. The mind begins to shout. The body begins to brace. The heart begins to close. And even if support is nearby, it can be hard to see it, because fear makes everything look like danger. A message becomes a threat. A bill becomes a verdict. A delay becomes a disaster. A quiet day becomes proof that nothing is happening. But what if something is happening quietly? What if support does not always arrive with noise? What if an answer is forming under the surface like a pearl slowly growing inside a shell? The shell does not hurry the pearl. The sea does not shout at it. It grows in hidden places. It forms in time. It becomes beautiful in the dark. Let that sink in. Some of the good coming to you may be forming in hidden places. Some of the help may not be visible yet. Some of the next steps may still be becoming clear. And you do not have to panic while they form. You do not have to disturb your inner waters every moment just to prove you care. You can care quietly. You can prepare gently. You can listen. You can notice. You can trust one small step at a time. There is nothing you need to force right now. There is only this breath, this body, this moment, this soft return to yourself. Think of your mind like a bowl of water. When you shake the bowl, the water cannot show a clear reflection. It moves too much. It breaks every shape. It cannot show the sky. It cannot show the moon. It cannot show your own face. But when the bowl is set down, when it is left alone, when nothing is shaking it anymore, the water becomes clear again. Not because it tried hard, not because it punished itself, not because it became better, only because it became still. And in that stillness, it could reflect what was always there. Your mind may have been shaken by money fear, shaken by worry, shaken by old memories, shaken by comparison, shaken by pressure, shaken by the feeling that you must always be doing more. But tonight, you are setting the bowl down. You are allowing the water to settle. You are letting your thoughts become clearer without fighting them. You are letting the heart become quiet without demanding it. You are letting your body learn that peace is not dangerous. Peace is allowed. Peace is welcome. Peace is where you can hear the next right thing. Money does not need to be hunted like something escaping you. Money can be met like a visitor, with respect, with care, with an open door, with a calm table, with a clean place to sit. When money arrives, you can greet it with gratitude. When money leaves, you can bless the purpose it served. When money is still on its way, you can breathe. You can say, I am learning a new way. You can say, I do not have to make fear my home. You can say, support may come through doors I have not seen yet, and you can let the words rest in your heart. There is a kind of receiving that begins before anything changes outside. It begins when the body stops fighting the present moment. It begins when you stop calling yourself wrong. It begins when you stop using money as a weapon against your own spirit. It begins when you stop saying, I should be further. It begins when you say, I am here, and here is still a place where good can meet me. Here is still a beginning. Here is still alive. Here still holds a breath. Here still has a doorway. Here still has a sky above it. Here still has a little space for support to enter. Maybe your life does not look the way you want it yet. Maybe your money does not feel as steady as you wish. Maybe you are still learning how to trust yourself. Maybe you are still healing your relationship with receiving. That is okay. Tonight is not asking you to pretend. Tonight is asking you to soften. Pretending makes the heart tense. Softening makes the heart honest. And an honest heart can open. You can be honest and hopeful. You can be realistic and gentle. You can want more and still love yourself now. You can take action and still rest. You can be in the middle of the journey and still feel held. Let this be the wisdom of the quiet harbor. The harbor does not control the whole sea. It does not command every wave. It does not know the path of every boat, but it knows how to remain open. It knows how to hold space. It knows how to receive what comes home. And tonight, you are learning the same. You do not need to control every way money may come. You do not need to know every answer. You do not need to carry tomorrow before it arrives. You can become open. You can become steady. You can become kind to yourself in the waiting. You can become a peaceful place for support to land. And if there is a word in your heart right now, one simple word you want to feel more deeply around money, let it rise gently. Maybe the word is trust. Maybe the word is peace. Maybe the word is enough. Maybe the word is safety. Maybe the word is ease. Maybe the word is support. Maybe the word is freedom. Hold that word softly. And later, if you feel called, you can share that one word in the comments, not as a performance, not to prove anything, just as a quiet promise to yourself, a small marker on the path, a little candle in the harbor. For now, let your word remain inside you. Let it rest in your heart. Let it breathe. You are not chasing tonight. You are becoming still enough to receive. You are not forcing the sea. You are becoming a safe shore. You are not shaking the water. You are setting the bowl down. You are letting clarity return in its own time. And as you soften, as you breathe, as you stop running inside, the next layer can begin. Not louder, not harder, deeper, softer. closer to the truth of who you are. I am no longer willing to lose myself while trying to gain support. Let that sentence come close. Let it sit beside the tired place inside you. You are no longer willing to lose yourself while trying to gain support. You do not need to abandon your peace to welcome more money. You do not need to become harsh with yourself in order to become stable. You do not need to cut away your softness just to survive. Your softness is not the problem. Your softness is part of your wisdom. Your tenderness is not weakness. Your tenderness helps you remember what matters. I am no longer willing to lose myself while trying to gain support. I keep my heart with me. I keep my breath with me. I keep my kindness with me. Money is allowed to reach me without fear leading the way. Say this inside. Money is allowed to reach me without fear leading the way. Fear may still be present sometimes. That is okay. But fear does not have to sit in the front seat. Fear does not have to hold the map. Fear does not have to choose every road. You can let calm lead. You can let wisdom lead. You can let love lead. You can let a quiet inner knowing guide you to the next step. Money is allowed to reach me without fear leading the way. I do not need panic to open doors. I allow clear peace to guide my choices. I receive with dignity, simple words, strong words. I receive with dignity. You do not need to beg life for support. You do not need to shrink to be helped. You do not need to feel guilty when good comes. You do not need to apologize for needing care, comfort, food, shelter, rest, or room to breathe. Receiving is not shameful. Receiving is part of life. The earth receives rain. The flower receives sun. The lungs receive air. The heart receives kindness. And you, too, are part of this living rhythm. I receive with dignity. I let support come without making myself small. I let good meet me while I stand in quiet self-respect. I give myself permission to be supported in simple ways. Let this one be easy. I give myself permission to be supported in simple ways. Not every blessing needs to be dramatic. Not every answer needs to arrive like thunder. Sometimes support is a small discount. Sometimes support is a kind message. Sometimes support is finding what you need at the right moment. Sometimes support is having enough for today. Sometimes support is a new idea. Sometimes support is a calm thought when the old fear expected panic. Simple support still matters. Small support still counts. Quiet support still holds you. I give myself permission to be supported in simple ways. I notice the small help. I welcome the quiet good. I let simple support be enough for this moment. I stop confusing stress with responsibility. This is a deep release. I stop confusing stress with responsibility. You can be responsible without staying tense. You can be responsible without being unkind to yourself. You can be responsible without sleeping with fear in your chest. You can be responsible by breathing, looking clearly, choosing one step, asking for help when needed, learning with patience, and resting enough to think. Stress is not proof that you care. Tension is not proof that you are doing enough. Pressure is not the same as wisdom. I stop confusing stress with responsibility. I can care for my life from peace. I can meet my duties without losing my soul. I let the old money story loosen its grip on me. You may have carried an old story. A story about not enough. A story about never getting ahead. A story about money being hard. A story about support disappearing. A story about being alone with everything. Tonight, that story can loosen. It does not need to vanish all at once. It can loosen one breath at a time. I let the old money story loosen its grip on me. I do not need to fight it. I do not need to fear it. I simply stop feeding it with every thought. I let a new story begin softly. A story where I am learning. A story where I am supported. A story where I am calm enough to see the next door. My life can become more spacious than my fear has allowed. Let that sink in. My life can become more spacious than my fear has allowed. Fear makes life feel narrow. It says there is only one way, only one chance, only one path, only one answer, only one small amount of good. But life may be wider than fear can see. There may be more paths, more chances, more people, more ideas, more timing, more support, more room. My life can become more spacious than my fear has allowed. I let the walls of fear move back. I allow more room for good. I welcome money that feels aligned with my values. This is a clean and peaceful affirmation. I welcome money that feels aligned with my values. Money that comes through honesty. Money that comes through respect. Money that comes through useful work. Money that comes through kind exchange. Money that does not ask me to become cold. Money that does not ask me to betray my heart. Money that supports life, not fear. You are allowed to want money that feels peaceful in your hands. You are allowed to welcome income that does not make your spirit feel heavy. You are allowed to choose support that agrees with your deeper self. I welcome money that feels aligned with my values. I welcome support that lets me remain whole. I no longer make fear my financial guide. Say that slowly. I no longer make fear my financial guide. Fear can speak, but it does not have to decide. Fear can knock, but it does not have to enter every room. Fear can remind you to look carefully, but it does not need to rule the whole house. Your guide can be wisdom. Your guide can be honesty. Your guide can be patience. Your guide can be clear attention. Your guide can be a calm breath. I no longer make fear my financial guide. I listen deeper than panic. I choose from a steadier place. I am worthy of support even while I am still learning. This may be one of the most important truths. I am worthy of support even while I am still learning. You do not have to become perfect before life can help you. You do not have to understand everything about money before you can receive. You do not have to have the right plan, the right past, the right habits, the right confidence, the right timing before you are allowed to be supported. You are worthy while learning. You are worthy while rebuilding. You are worthy while trying again. You are worthy in the middle. I am worthy of support even while I am still learning. I do not delay kindness until I am perfect. I let support meet me on the path. I allow increase to feel calm in my body. This is soft and powerful. I allow increase to feel calm in my body. Sometimes people want more, but their body becomes afraid of more. More money may feel like more pressure. More attention may feel like more danger. More choice may feel unfamiliar. More support may feel hard to trust. So tonight, you are teaching the body gently. Increase can be calm. More can be safe. Growth can be steady. Support can arrive without chaos. I allow increase to feel calm in my body. My breath can stay slow as I receive. My heart can stay open as life expands. I can hold more without losing my peace. Let this be steady. I can hold more without losing my peace. More responsibility does not have to mean more fear. More money does not have to mean more pressure. More opportunity does not have to mean more self-abandonment. More good does not have to pull me away from my center. I can hold more with grace. I can hold more with patience. I can hold more with simple care. I can hold more and still sleep. I can hold more and still breathe. I can hold more and still be kind. I can hold more without losing my peace. I let growth and calm live together inside me. I release the need to earn rest through exhaustion. This one is for the part of you that has been tired for so long. I release the need to earn rest through exhaustion. You do not have to break before you pause. You do not have to reach the edge before you are allowed to breathe. You do not have to prove that you are tired enough. Rest is allowed before collapse. Rest is allowed before everything is done. Rest is allowed while life is still unfolding. You can care for your money life and still care for your body. You can care for your future and still be gentle tonight. I release the need to earn rest through exhaustion. I let rest become part of my wisdom. I am safe to want a life that feels lighter. Let that rest in your heart. I am safe to want a life that feels lighter, not perfect, not untouched by challenge, just lighter. A life where you breathe more. A life where money is less tied to shame. A life where you wake with less pressure. A life where you can receive help without tightening. A life where you do not have to perform strength every minute. You are allowed to want that. You are allowed to open to that. You are allowed to believe a lighter feeling can begin inside you before everything outside is complete. I am safe to want a life that feels lighter. I do not need to apologize for desiring ease. I let my heart want peace. I trust the quiet wisdom that rises when I stop rushing. There is wisdom in you, not loud, not forceful, quiet. I trust the quiet wisdom that rises when I stop rushing. When you rush, you may hear only fear. When you pause, you may hear something deeper, a small knowing, a simple next step, a gentle no, a peaceful yes, a feeling of not this, a feeling of try again, a feeling of wait, a feeling of begin here. This wisdom does not always explain itself with many words. Sometimes it arrives as calm. Sometimes it arrives as relief. Sometimes it arrives as the breath finally opening. I trust the quiet wisdom that rises when I stop rushing. I let my inner knowing speak in its own soft way. I allow good money choices to grow from self-love. This is deeper now. I allow good money choices to grow from self-love, not from shame, not from punishment, not from fear of being judged, not from comparing yourself to someone else, from self-love. Self-love may say, let us look at this gently. Self-love may say, let us spend with care. Self-love may say, let us save a little. Self-love may say, let us ask for fair pay. Self-love may say, let us stop buying from emptiness. Self-love may say, let us invest in what supports our life. Self-love may say, let us rest before we decide. I allow good money choices to grow from self-love. I let kindness become practical. I let love become wise. I am open to fair exchange. Let this be simple. I am open to fair exchange. Giving and receiving can both be clean. You can offer value and receive value. You can help and be helped. You can create and be supported. You can share your gifts and allow those gifts to be honored. You do not need to overgive to be loved. You do not need to under-receive to be good. You do not need to make yourself smaller so others feel comfortable. I am open to fair exchange. I give with heart. I receive with grace. I allow balance to return. I stop apologizing inside for desiring financial peace. This may reach a tender place. I stop apologizing inside for desiring financial peace. You are allowed to want to pay what needs to be paid. You are allowed to want food, shelter, rest, comfort, beauty, space, and choice. You are allowed to want to help the people you love. You are allowed to want to sleep without numbers running through your mind. You are allowed to want a softer relationship with money. There's nothing wrong with wanting peace. There's nothing wrong with wanting stability. There's nothing wrong with wanting support. I stop apologizing inside for desiring financial peace. My desire for peace is innocent. My desire for support is human. My desire for ease is allowed. I let money become a bridge, not a burden. Let the image form gently. A bridge, something that helps you cross, something that connects one side to another, something that supports movement. I let money become a bridge, not a burden. A bridge to care, a bridge to rest, a bridge to shelter, a bridge to learning, a bridge to giving, a bridge to freedom of choice, a bridge to practical support. Money does not have to sit on your chest like a stone. It can become something that helps life move. I let money become a bridge, not a burden. I cross slowly. I cross with care. I do not have to carry the bridge. I only need to walk the next step. I am allowed to be calm before the answer arrives. This is the heart learning trust. I am allowed to be calm before the answer arrives. The old mind may say, you can only relax when you know, but the deeper heart says, you may relax enough to receive the knowing. Calm can come before the answer. Breath can come before the plan. Peace can come before the proof. You do not need to earn calm by solving everything. You can allow calm to help you meet what is still unsolved. I am allowed to be calm before the answer arrives. I let calm support my waiting. I let calm open my sight. I no longer use money, fear to measure my future. Fear is not a wise fortune teller. Fear sees the past and tries to paint tomorrow with the same colors. But tomorrow is not finished. Your future is not written only by old fear. I no longer use money fear to measure my future. I allow a wider future, a kinder future, a steadier future, a future with better choices, a future with more self-trust, a future where support can arrive through simple, honest, peaceful ways. I no longer use money fear to measure my future. I give tomorrow room to surprise me gently. I am held by more than what I can count. Let this be the peak. Let this be the deep place. I am held by more than what I can count. There are things in your life that cannot be measured in numbers. The breath moving through you, the warmth of your own hands, the courage that has kept you going, the kindness you have given, the lessons you have learned, the love you still carry, the quiet strength that rises again after disappointment, the inner voice that brought you here tonight, the part of you that still believes a softer life is possible. You are held by more than what you can count. You are more than what you own. You are more than what you owe. You are more than what you earn. You are more than what you fear. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are held by more than what you can count. And if you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you did everything right. Not because you never struggled. Not because you have no fear, but because you are life. Because you are here. Because your heart matters. Because your breath matters. Because the tired part of you deserves comfort, not more criticism. You deserve peace before the money comes. You deserve peace while money grows. You deserve peace as you learn to receive. You deserve peace now. I am held by more than what I can count. I let the unseen support me in quiet ways. I let the visible support me in simple ways. I let my own heart support me with kinder words. I let life meet me where I am. I do not have to chase what is already moving toward my growth. This is a softer form of trust. I do not have to chase what is already moving toward my growth. Some things may already be moving. A new thought, a new skill, a new chance, a new connection, a new level of self-respect, a new way to see money, a new way to rest, a new way to choose. You may not see the full shape yet, but growth can begin before proof is visible. I do not have to chase what is already moving toward my growth. I give good things room to form. I give my path room to open. I let support recognize me in my peaceful state. You are not hiding any more behind panic. You are not covering your own light with fear. You are letting the nervous rush soften. You are letting your energy become clear. I let support recognize me in my peaceful state. When I am peaceful, I can answer better. When I am peaceful, I can choose better. When I am peaceful, I can notice better. When I am peaceful, I can receive with less resistance. This peace is not empty. This peace is alive. This peace is a signal to your own heart. It says, I am ready to meet life differently. I let support recognize me in my peaceful state. I let calm become my invitation. I am becoming available to abundance without becoming attached to panic. Let the words be slow. I am becoming available to abundance without becoming attached to panic. You can welcome more without gripping. You can desire more without fearing every delay. You can receive more without needing it to define you. You can open to abundance as support, as movement, as possibility, as care. And you can let panic lose its old job. Panic does not have to prove you are serious. Panic does not have to protect you every moment. Panic can rest. I am becoming available to abundance without becoming attached to panic. I welcome more with space. I welcome more with softness. I let my calm become louder than my doubt. Doubt may still whisper. It may say, can this really change? It may say, what if I cannot receive? It may say, what if this peace does not last? And you do not have to fight doubt. You simply turn toward calm. I let my calm become louder than my doubt, not by shouting, by returning again and again. Be again and wreath by breath, choice by choice, pause by pause. Calm becomes stronger when you visit it often. Peace becomes familiar when you practice it gently. I let my calm become louder than my doubt. I do not argue with fear. I return to stillness. I release the chase and welcome the meeting. The meeting, the place where your life meets support, the place where your effort meets ease, the place where your gifts meet opportunity, the place where your need meets help, the place where your heart meets peace. I release the chase and welcome the meeting. I do not run past the good that is trying to find me. I do not rush so fast that I miss the open door. I slow down enough to be met. I soften enough to be seen. I breathe enough to be guided. I release the chase and welcome the meeting. I let money come as a servant of peace, not a ruler of my heart. This is a clear boundary. I let money come as a servant of peace, not a ruler of my heart. Money may help. Money may support. Money may open choices. Money may care for needs, but money does not get to own your soul. Money does not get to decide if you are lovable. Money does not get to decide if you are enough. Money does not get to decide if you may rest tonight. Your heart is deeper than money. Your spirit is wider than money. Your life is more sacred than any number. I let money come as a servant of peace, not a ruler of my heart. I welcome support. I keep my soul. I am safe to receive more while staying true to myself. This is the final deepening in this block. I am safe to receive more while staying true to myself. More does not have to change you into someone cold. More does not have to pull you away from kindness. More does not have to make you forget your heart. You can receive more and remain gentle. You can receive more and remain honest. You can receive more and remain grateful. You can receive more and remain you. I am safe to receive more while staying true to myself. I let growth honor my soul. I let support strengthen my peace. I let abundance meet the real me. Now let the second door remain open. Do not rush through it. Do not close it with doubt. Do not force yourself to believe every word perfectly. Just let the door remain open. A little, that is enough. A small opening can let in air. A small opening can let in dawn. A small opening can let in the first note of a softer song. You are not who you were at the beginning of this journey. Something in you has softened. Something in you has heard a kinder voice. Something in you has remembered that money does not have to be chased with fear. It can meet you through peace. It can meet you through honest work. It can meet you through clear choices. It can meet you through support. It can meet you through value. It can meet you through simple, steady steps. And now, there is nothing more you need to do in this moment. You have opened enough. You have listened enough. You have allowed enough. Let the affirmations rest now. Let them become warm stones in your pocket. Let them become a quiet song under the breath. Let them become the softness behind your eyes. Let them become the steady place inside you that says, I can stop running. I can breathe. I can receive. I can be supported without losing myself. I can let money come closer without fear leading the way. And now slowly we move into stillness, not away from the message, deeper into it, not into effort, into rest, into breath, into the quiet place where your body begins to believe what your heart has been hearing. Let this moment be just for you. Nothing to prove, nothing to solve, nothing to chase, nothing to hold tightly. Just this breath, just this body, just this soft place inside the night. Take a deep breath in, slowly, gently, as if you are breathing through the center of your heart. Hold it softly for a moment, not with force, just a quiet pause, and release. Let the air leave your body like a long sigh. Again, breathe in. Let the breath enter like warm evening light. Hold it softly and release. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands become heavy. One more time. Breathe in, slow and easy. Hold and let go. Let the body know there is nothing it needs to chase right now. Everything can wait. Everything can soften. Everything can be placed down for this moment. You are safe here. Let that sink in. You are safe here. Not because every question has been answered. Not because every bill has disappeared. Not because the whole future is clear. But because in this breath, you can return to yourself. In this breath, you can stop fighting. In this breath, you can let your body rest. There is nothing you need to do right now. Let those words move slowly through you. There is nothing you need to do right now. No planning, no fixing, no reaching, no running, no proving, only breathing, only allowing, only resting in the quiet. Let your forehead soften. Let the tiny muscles around your eyes release. Let your eyes rest back into warmth. Let your cheeks soften. Let your mouth become gentle. Your face does not need to hold the whole world. Your face can rest. Your eyes can rest. Your mind can rest. Breathe in softly and release. Breathe in calm and release pressure. Breathe in space and release the chase. Feel the throat, the place where unspoken fear may have lived, the place where you may have wanted to ask for help but did not know how, the place where you may have swallowed words, swallowed needs, swallowed tears, swallowed truth. Let the throat soften. You do not need to say everything tonight. You do not need and to explain yourself to anyone right now. Your breath understands. Your heart understands. You are safe to be quiet. Breathe in. Hold gently. Release. Let the chest soften. Let the heart area open just a little. Not wide, not forced. Just enough for one soft breath to enter. Your heart has carried so much. It has carried hope. It has carried fear. It has carried dreams. It has carried disappointment. It has carried the desire to be safe, loved, supported, and free. Tonight, let your heart rest from carrying all of it alone. You do not have to carry tomorrow in your chest. You do not have to hold every number inside your ribs. You do not have to make your heart a storage place for panic. Let the heart breathe. Say softly inside, "This moment is enough for this breath. This breath is enough for this moment. I am here, I am breathing, I am allowed to soften. Let that be all. No effort, no pressure, only a small return. Now feel your shoulders. Maybe they have been holding responsibility for a long time. Maybe they have carried the silent weight of needing to figure everything out. Let them drop. Even a little. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Let the back become heavier. Let the body remember that it does not need to hold itself so tightly. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, whisper inside, I release what is too heavy for this moment. Again, breathe in and release. I set down what I cannot solve tonight. Again, breathe in and release. I let my body be a place of rest. Feel your arms, your hands, your fingers. Hands that have done so much. Hands that have worked. Hands that have held. Hands that have searched. Hands that have counted. Hands that have reached. Hands that have tried to control what felt uncertain. Let the hands soften. Let the fingers loosen. Let the palms open. Imagine your hands resting under a soft sky. Nothing in them. Nothing to grip. Nothing to pull. Just open hands. Quiet hands. Receiving hands. Hands that no longer need to chase. Say softly, my hands can rest. My hands can open. My hands are safe without holding everything. Let that be enough. Now bring your attention to the belly, this tender center, this place where money fear may have tightened, this place where worry may have lived like a small knot. You do not need to force it open. Just breathe around it. Breathe near it. Breathe kindly. Inhale softly. Let the belly rise if it wants to. Exhale slowly. Let the belly fall. Again, inhale and exhale. No rush, no control. Only a gentle wave. Your belly does not need to protect you from every future moment. Your belly does not need to stay tight to keep you safe. Your body can learn a new message. Softness is allowed. Rest is allowed. Peace is allowed. Say inside, I allow my body to feel a little safer now. I allow my breath to make more room. I allow this moment to hold me. Good. Just breathe. Now feel the hips, the legs, the knees, the feet, the places that carry you through the world, the places that move you from one day to the next. Let them become heavy. Let them become warm. Let them feel the support beneath you, the floor, the bed, the chair, whatever is holding you right now. You are being held in a simple way, a real way, a quiet way. You do not have to walk anywhere right now. You do not have to move toward an answer right now. You do not have to run after money in your mind right now. Your legs can rest. Your feet can rest. Your whole body can rest. Breathe in and release. Again, breathe in and release. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Let the night take what you no longer need to hold. Now imagine very gently that your breath is a soft tide. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. It does not hurry. It does not apologize. It does not ask if it is doing enough. It simply moves. In, out, in, out. Let your breath teach you. You do not need to chase what belongs to the rhythm of life. The breath comes back. The tide comes back. The morning comes back. New chances come back. Support can come back in new forms. Peace can come back when you return to it. Breathe in. Feel the tide come in. Breathe out. Feel the tide go out. Breathe in. Receiving. Breathe out. Releasing. Breathe in. Softening. Breathe out. Letting go. There is nothing you need to do right now. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. You can stop trying to earn this moment of peace. It is already here. You can stop trying to deserve rest. Rest is already allowed. You can stop trying to prove that you care. Your care is already known. If your mind brings up a worry, let it pass like a small cloud. You do not need to climb into it. You do not need to follow it. You do not need to finish the thought. Just notice. A worry is here, and then return. Breath, body, quiet. This moment. If your mind says, "But what about tomorrow?" say softly, "Tomorrow can wait for tomorrow." If your mind says, "But what about money?" say softly, "I will meet money with a calmer heart." If your mind says, "But what if nothing changes?" say softly, "Something is already softening inside me." And then breathe. Just breathe. You are safe here. You are safe enough to soften. You are safe enough to pause. You are safe enough to let the chase rest. Take a slow breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly for 1, 2, and release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly. 1, 2. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. You are doing enough. You are doing beautifully. You are not failing because thoughts come. You are not failing because worry visits. You are not failing because your body needs time to trust peace. You are learning. And learning can be gentle. Now let this phrase move through you. I do not have to chase in this breath. This breath is already here. This breath is already giving. This breath is already enough. Again, I do not have to chase in this breath. This breath meets me. This breath supports me. This breath brings me home. Let your body become heavier now. Let the surface beneath you hold more of your weight. Imagine every part of you slowly setting down invisible bags. One bag of worry, one bag of fear, one bag of pressure, one bag of comparison, one bag of old shame, one bag of trying to be strong all the time. Set them down. Not forever if that feels too much. Just for now. Just for this moment. You can pick up what is truly needed later, but not right now. Right now, your job is to breathe. Right now, your job is to soften. Right now, your job is to let your inner world become quiet enough to receive comfort. If a part of you is still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You deserve a breath that does not hurt. You deserve a night that does not demand. You deserve words that do not shame you. You deserve a moment where money is not yelling inside your mind. You deserve to feel like a person, not a problem. You deserve to rest. Let that rest in your heart. You deserve to rest. Not later. Not only when everything is solved. Not only when money looks perfect. Now. Here. In this soft moment. You deserve to rest. Place one hand over the heart if you can, or simply imagine warmth there. Say inside, I am here with myself. I am not leaving myself tonight. I am allowed to be gentle with myself. I can meet life again after I rest. Again, I am here with myself. I am not leaving myself tonight. I am allowed to be gentle with myself. I can meet life again after I rest. Let the repetition hold you. Let it become a cradle. A simple cradle of words. Nothing sharp, nothing heavy. Only warmth, only breath, only the soft return. Now imagine the night like a deep blue blanket, not empty, not cold. A blanket, wide enough to cover every worry, soft enough to touch every tired thought, quiet enough to let your body remember rest. The night is not asking you for answers. The night is not asking you to chase. The night is simply offering a place to put down the day. Put it down. The numbers, the questions, the plans, the waiting, the pressure, the fear. Set it down under the blue blanket of night. Let it be held somewhere outside your chest. You do not need to sleep with the whole world inside you. Breathe in peace. Release the chase. Breathe in warmth. Release the pressure. Breathe in trust. Release the need to know. again. Breathe in peace. Release the chase. Breathe in warmth. Release the pressure. Breathe in trust. Release the need to know. And now, for a few moments, let there be less language, less thinking, more space, more softness, more breath. Feel the body. Feel the breath. Feel the quiet. You are here. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Now let one final gentle wave move through this stillness. Not a loud affirmation, not a strong effort, just a soft remembering. Money does not need my panic tonight. Support can find me in peace. I can rest while life continues to move. My worth is not waiting for a number. My breath is enough for this moment. My body is allowed to soften. My heart is allowed to feel safe. I can let this moment hold me. Let those words circle slowly. Money does not need my panic tonight. Support can find me in peace. I can rest while life continues to move. My worth is not waiting for a number. My breath is enough for this moment. My body is allowed to soften. My heart is allowed to feel safe. I can let this moment hold me, again softer. Money does not need my panic tonight. Support can find me in peace. I can rest while life continues to move. My worth is not waiting for a number. My breath is enough for this moment. My body is allowed to soften. My heart is allowed to feel safe. I can let this moment hold me. And now, no more reaching. No more trying to feel a certain way. No more needing the perfect thought. Let the breath be natural. Let the body choose its own rhythm. Let the mind drift if it wants to drift. Let the heart receive only what it is ready to receive. There is no test here. There is no performance here. There is no hurry here. You are safe here. Everything can wait. The chase can wait. The questions can wait. The world can wait. The next step can wait. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to rest in this quiet. You are allowed to let peace come near. Let this moment be just for you. Let it be simple. Let it be soft. Let it be enough. Just breathe. Just soft. 10. Just stay with yourself. You are not chasing now. You are breathing. You are not forcing now. You are allowing. You are not running now. You are resting inside. And this rest is part of the new way. This rest is part of the receiving. This rest is part of the peace you are learning to trust. Now let the stillness become deeper. Let the breath become softer. Let the quiet inside you open a little more. You have already done so much by simply staying here. You have listened. You have softened. You have allowed your body to hear a kinder message. And now the heart is ready for something deeper. You are worthy before the money arrives. Let that touch the deepest part of you. You are worthy before the money arrives, before the answer, before the increase, before the account changes, before the message comes, before the door opens, before anyone approves, before anything outside you looks different. You are already worthy. You do not become worthy when money grows. You do not become worthy when life becomes easier. You do not become worthy when someone finally sees your value. You are worthy now, in the middle, in the waiting, in the learning, in the soft, quiet place where your heart is still trying to trust. You are worthy before the money arrives. You are worthy while support is forming. You are worthy while peace is becoming familiar. Let this be the place where something old begins to break open, not loudly, not painfully, softly, like ice melting in warm morning air. Maybe there has been a belief inside you that said, when I have more, then I can feel good about myself. But tonight, that belief can begin to loosen. Because your worth was never waiting inside a bank account. Your worth was never hiding inside a number. Your worth was never locked behind the next achievement. Your worth is already living inside your breath, inside your heart, inside the simple fact that you are here. I belong to peace more than I belong to pressure. Let this be your first deep affirmation here. I belong to peace more than I belong to pressure. You may have lived close to pressure for a long time. It may have felt familiar. It may have felt like the only way to move. But pressure is not your true home. Peace is closer to who you are. Peace may have been covered. Peace may have been forgotten. Peace may have been waiting under all the noise. But peace has not left you. I belong to peace more than I belong to pressure. I let peace call me back. I let peace become familiar again. My value does not rise and fall with money. Say it softly inside. My value does not rise and fall with money. Money may rise. Money may fall. Money may move. Money may change form. Money may come through one door and leave through another, but your value does not move like that. Your value is not a wave thrown around by every number. Your value is a quiet mountain beneath the sky, still there, even when clouds pass, still there, even when the weather changes, still there, even when the world forgets to look. My value does not rise and fall with money. My value rests deeper than numbers. My value remains even while life changes. I am allowed to feel rich in breath before I feel rich in things. Let that one be tender. I am allowed to feel rich in breath before I feel rich in things. This does not deny your needs. This does not ignore your desires. This does not pretend that money is unimportant. It simply brings you back to the first gift that is already here. Breath. This breath. This quiet breath moving through you. a breath you did not have to buy, a breath you did not have to chase, a breath that is meeting you now. You are allowed to feel the richness of being alive. You are allowed to let that richness steady you. I am allowed to feel rich in breath before I feel rich in things. I let the breath remind me that I am not empty. I let the breath bring me back to now. I no longer beg the future to prove I am safe. Let this one move slowly. I no longer beg the future to prove I am safe. The future is still forming. It cannot hold you in this moment. Only this breath can hold you now. Only this body can be softened now. Only this present moment can become a doorway now. You do not have to pull tomorrow toward you with fear. You do not have to ask the future to comfort you before it arrives. You can let a little comfort begin here. I no longer beg the future to prove I am safe. I let this moment give me one small place to rest. I let now become softer than fear expected. The peace I choose today may shape the doors I notice tomorrow. This is gentle and wise. The peace I choose today may shape the doors I notice tomorrow. When you are afraid, you may only see walls. When you are calm, even a little, you may begin to see handles. You may notice a chance. You may hear a kind idea. You may speak with more clarity. You may choose with more respect. You may stop walking past the support that fear could not recognize. Peace does not guarantee a perfect path, but peace can help you see the path with kinder eyes. The peace I choose today may shape the doors I notice tomorrow. I let peace clear my inner vision. I let peace help me recognize support. I can welcome more without becoming less myself. Let your heart hear that. I can welcome more without becoming less myself. You do not have to become hard to receive more. You do not have to become cold. You do not have to forget what matters. You do not have to turn your life into a race. You can welcome more and remain kind. You can welcome more and remain honest. You can welcome more and remain soft in the places that deserve softness. You can welcome more and still protect your peace. I can welcome more without becoming less myself. I let expansion honor my heart. I let support meet the person I truly am. I am not here to be owned by fear. This is strong. I am not here to be owned by fear. Fear may visit. Fear may speak. Fear may knock on the door when money feels uncertain. But fear does not own you. Fear does not get to take your whole life. Fear does not get to write every sentence of your future. Fear does not get to name your worth. You can listen without obeying. You can notice without surrendering your power. You can breathe and choose again. I am not here to be owned by fear. I am here to remember my calm. I am here to live from a deeper place. Support can reach me through quiet and honest paths. Let this become a soft opening. Support can reach me through quiet and honest paths. not only through struggle, not only through stress, not only through one single way. Support may come through learning. Support may come through a new skill. Support may come through a kind person. Support may come through steady work. Support may come through a clearer choice. Support may come through a door that opens slowly. Support may come through a simple idea you are finally calm enough to hear. Support can reach me through quiet and honest paths. I do not need to chase every path at once. I allow the right next path to become clear. I let my inner world become a home for overflow. Let this be beautiful. I let my inner world become a home for overflow. Not overflow that overwhelms you, not overflow that scares you, a gentle overflow, a heart with more peace than panic, a mind with more space than pressure, a body with more breath than tightness, a life with more trust than old fear. Overflow begins inside, a little more kindness, a little more patience, a little more room, a little more calm. I let my inner world become a home for overflow. I prepare inside with love. I make space for more good to feel natural. I am worthy of being helped without having to collapse first. Let this one hold you. I am worthy of being helped without having to collapse first. You do not have to fall apart before support is allowed. You do not have to become desperate before kindness can reach you. You do not have to prove your pain. You do not have to show the whole world how tired you are. You are worthy of support while you are still standing. You are worthy of care while you are still trying. You are worthy of relief before you reach the edge. I am worthy of being helped without having to collapse first. I let help be allowed earlier. I let support meet me gently. I release the old belief that peace must wait for proof. This is a turning point. I release the old belief that peace must wait for proof. Maybe you used to say, I will relax when I see it. I will breathe when I know. I will trust when I have enough. I will stop worrying when life proves I can. But peace does not always need to wait at the end of the road. Peace can walk with you. Peace can sit beside you while the answer forms. Peace can hold your hand while life is still unclear. Peace can begin before proof. I release the old belief that peace must wait for proof. I invite peace into the unfinished places. I let peace be with me now. I am becoming easy for good to approach. Let this feel soft. I am becoming easy for good to approach. Not because you are perfect, not because you never doubt, not because you never feel afraid, but because you are learning not to close every door with fear. You are learning not to turn against yourself. You are learning not to call yourself unworthy. You are learning to open slowly. Good can approach a soft heart. Good can approach open hands. Good can approach a mind that is willing. Good can approach a life that is making room. I am becoming easy for good to approach. I let my energy become less guarded. I let my heart become more welcoming. I honor the part of me that kept going when money felt heavy. Take a moment here. I honor the part of me that kept going when money felt heavy. That part of you deserves love. The part that still woke up. The part that still tried. The part that still hoped. The part that still looked for answers. The part that kept breathing through hard days. The part that may have been scared but still stayed with life. Honor that part now. Do not judge it. Do not rush it. Do not tell it that it should have done better. It carried you here. I honor the part of me that kept going when money felt heavy. I place love on that tired place. I thank myself for staying. I let abundance be gentle enough for my heart to trust. This is the softness you are learning. I let abundance be gentle enough for my heart to trust. Abundance does not need to crash into your life like a storm. It can arrive like warm rain. It can arrive like a slow song. It can arrive like a door opening without noise. It can arrive like the feeling of having one more choice. It can arrive like the peace to make a better decision. It can arrive like help you can actually receive. I let abundance be gentle enough for my heart to trust. I welcome good in a way my body can hold. I allow support to feel kind. I am not trying to become rich to escape myself. Let this be honest. I am not trying to become rich to escape myself. You do not need money so you can finally run away from who you are. You need love. You need peace. You need support. You need a life where your heart can breathe. Money may help create space. Money may help care for needs. Money may help open choices. Bo, you do not need money to become someone worthy of love. You are already someone worthy of love. I am not trying to become rich to escape myself. I am learning to feel at home inside myself. I let support add to my peace, not replace it. I give myself back the power I gave to money. This is the peak. Let it come slowly. I give myself back the power I gave to money. The power to breathe. The power to rest. The power to feel worthy. The power to speak kindly to myself. The power to enjoy a small moment. The power to trust one step. The power to believe that I matter. The power to stop calling myself less because money felt uncertain. I give myself back the power I gave to money. Money can support my life, but it cannot own my soul. Money can serve my needs, but it cannot measure my light. Money can move through my world, but it cannot decide who I am. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are not a servant of money. You are not a prisoner of a number. You are not a mistake because of what you have, what you do not have, what you lost, what you spent, what you are learning, or what you still desire. You are a living person with a tender heart. You are a soul learning to receive without fear. You are allowed to stop chasing money and let it chase you through peace, through value, through trust, through calm, honest movement. Not because you are doing nothing, because you are no longer doing everything from panic. I let my worth stand still while money moves. This is the strong root. I let my worth stand still while money moves. Money may move in and out. Your worth remains. Money may grow slowly. Your worth remains. Money may feel uncertain. Your worth remains. Money may ask for care. Your worth remains. Money may teach you. Your worth remains. I let my worth stand still while money moves. I stay rooted in who I am. I let money move around a steady heart. I am open to receiving without bracing for loss. Let this be brave and soft. I am open to receiving without bracing for loss. Sometimes the old self receives and immediately prepares for pain. It says, "Do not enjoy this too much. Do not trust this too much. Do not relax too much." But you can teach your heart a new rhythm. You can receive one moment at a time. You can enjoy one gift at a time. You can let good be good without turning it into worry. I am open to receiving without bracing for loss. I allow good to feel good while it is here. I let my heart practice trust slowly. I no longer shrink my dreams to match my fear. Let the words become spacious. I no longer shrink my dreams to match my fear. Your dreams may become wiser. Your dreams may become more grounded. Your dreams may become clearer. But they do not need to become tiny just because fear is loud. You are allowed to want a life with more breathing room. You are allowed to imagine a softer future. You are allowed to believe that new choices may open. You are allowed to let your heart stretch toward good. I no longer shrink my dreams to match my fear. I let my dreams breathe. I let hope return in a calm way. I let the calmest part of me lead the next chapter. This is where the energy becomes steady. I let the calmest part of me lead the next chapter. Not the scared part, not the rushed part, not the part that compares, not the part that thinks it has to do everything today. The calmest part, the part that can breathe, the part that can listen, the part that can choose one step, the part that knows you are more than this moment, the part that understands that a peaceful life is built gently. I let the calmest part of me lead the next chapter. I follow the quiet wisdom within me. I let calm be my direction. I receive support as a natural part of living. Let this be simple. I receive support as a natural part of living. The tree receives from the soil. The soil receives from the rain. The rain receives from the sky. The sky gives without asking the earth to be perfect. Life is made of giving and receiving. You are not outside that circle. You are part of it. Receiving does not make you weak. Receiving does not make you less good. Receiving lets life move through you. I receive support as a natural part of living. I let giving and receiving find balance in me. I let support be natural. I am ready to be kinder to myself as I grow. This is the final peak before softening. I am ready to be kinder to myself as I grow. Not when I finish growing, as I grow. Not when I know everything, as I learn. Not when the money is perfect, as it changes. Not when I feel fearless, as I meet fear with compassion. You deserve kindness during the process. You deserve tenderness during the middle. You deserve peace while becoming. I am ready to be kinder to myself as I grow. I do not leave myself behind. I bring my heart with me. And now, let the strongest words become quiet inside you. You are worthy before the money arrives. Your value does not rise and fall with money. You are held by more than what you can count. You give yourself back the power you gave to money. Your worth stands still while money moves. Your calmest self can lead the next chapter. Do not try to hold all of this with your mind. Let your body hold it softly. Let your breath carry what it can. Let your heart take only what feels ready. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to argue with doubt. You can let doubt sit quietly beside you while peace continues to speak. You can say, maybe I am learning. Maybe I am softening. Maybe I do not have to believe everything at once. That is enough. A small maybe can open a wide door. A small breath can begin a new path. A small moment of self-kindness can change the way you meet money, life, and yourself. You have reached the deepest place now. The place where money is no longer the center. The place where your worth comes home. The place where chasing begins to dissolve. The place where receiving becomes less frightening. The place where the heart says, I can be supported. I can be peaceful. I can remain whole. I can receive and still belong to myself. Now let the peak soften. Let the heart stop reaching upward. Let the body settle downward. Let everything become slower, gentler, warmer. Imagine now that you are walking on a quiet path at night. Not a hard path, not a lonely path, a soft path, a path lined with small lanterns. Each lantern is not bright enough to show the whole road, only the next few steps, and that is enough. You do not need the whole road tonight. You do not need every answer. You do not need to see where every turn will lead. You only need enough light for the next breath, enough light for the next step, enough light to remember that you are not lost just because you cannot see everything. This is how your new relationship with money may grow. Not all at once, not in one huge moment, not through pressure, but through small lanterns. A softer thought, a calmer choice, a kinder plan. a clearer no, a more honest yes, a breath before checking, a pause before buying, a moment of gratitude before fear takes over, a gentle question instead of an attack. A new path is made of small lights. Earlier, you began letting go of the chase. Now let that become practical and quiet. When money comes in, you can meet it with respect, not with panic, not with guilt, not with the old fear that it may disappear before you can breathe. You can say, "Thank you, I will use this with care." When money goes out, you can meet it with steadiness, not with shame, not with the feeling that life has abandoned you. You can say, "This is serving a need. I release it with awareness." When money is still forming, still coming, still unseen, you can meet the waiting with breath. Not with self-punishment, not with the old story that nothing good can happen. You can say, "I am walking by lantern light. I only need the next step." Let one lantern be self-respect. Self-respect says, "I do not speak to myself like an enemy." Self-respect says, "I can look at money with honest eyes." Self-respect says, "I can learn without shame." Self-respect says, "I am allowed to ask for fair treatment." Self-respect says, "My time has meaning, my energy has meaning, my peace has meaning." This lantern glows quietly. It does not shout. It does not push. It simply reminds you not to abandon yourself while you row. Let another lantern be patience. Patience does not mean waiting forever without action. Patience means you stop tearing yourself apart while life is unfolding. Patience says, "Let the next step become clear." Patience says, "Let the body rest enough to hear wisdom." Patience says, "Let growth have roots." Patience says, "I can move forward without hurting myself." This lantern is slow. It is steady. It walks beside you when the mind wants to run. Let another lantern be trust, not blind trust, not forced trust, soft trust. Trust that says, "I may not know everything, but I can meet this moment." Trust that says, "I can choose one wise action." Trust that says, "A closed door is not the end of all good." Trust that says, "I can remain open without losing myself." Trust that says, "Support may arrive in a shape I did not expect." This lantern is warm. It does not erase all questions. It simply helps you walk while questions remain. Let another lantern be enoughness. Enoughness is not the same as having no desires. Enoughness does not say, "I never want more." Enoughness says, "I do not hate myself while I welcome more." Enoughness says, "I am not empty just because I am growing." Enoughness says, "There is something here to bless, even now." Enoughness says, "I can begin from this breath." This lantern rests near your heart. It reminds you that more can come from peace, not from self-rejection. Now think of another image. A loom. Quiet wooden frame. Threads stretch gently. One thread of courage, one thread of rest, one thread of wise action, one thread of receiving, one thread of patience, one thread of trust. one thread of self-kindness. At first, these threads may look separate, small, fragile. But over time, with each gentle choice, they begin to weave. A new pattern appears. Not overnight, not through force, thread by thread, breath by breath, choice by choice. You are weaving a new money pattern now, not with fear, not with shame, not with the old chase, with softer threads. You are weaving calm into how you receive. You are weaving care into how you spend. You are weaving respect into how you earn. You are weaving patience into how you wait. You are weaving trust into how you plan. You are weaving love into how you speak to yourself. And this pattern may support your healing journey in ways that feel quiet at first, a little less panic, a little more space, a little less shame, a little more honesty, a little less running, a little more rest. Let this become very simple now. You can be gentle and still be responsible. You can be calm and still take action. You can desire money and still love your life today. You can welcome support and still remain humble. You can grow slowly and still grow truly. You can rest tonight and still care about tomorrow. You can receive without losing your heart. Let there be a longer pause here. Let your body hear all of this without more words. Good. Now return to the lantern path. One lantern for breath, one lantern for peace, one lantern for support, one lantern for self-worth, one lantern for calm action, one lantern for receiving, one lantern for rest. You do not need to carry a bright sun through the night. You only need one lantern at a time. So when fear says, run, you can choose one lantern, maybe breath. When shame says, you should be further, you can choose one lantern, maybe self-kindness. When pressure says, do everything right now, you can choose one lantern, maybe patience. When doubt says, nothing is changing, you can choose one lantern, maybe trust. When comparison says, look at everyone else, you can choose one lantern, maybe enoughness, one lantern, one step, one breath. And now let the earlier truths come back in new clothing. You do not have to run after support like it is trying to escape you. You can become steady enough to meet it. You do not have to make fear the voice that handles your money. You can let wisdom sit at the table. You do not have to feel ashamed of wanting more space in your life. You can honor that desire as a call toward peace. You do not have to wait for perfect conditions before being kind to yourself. Kindness can begin in the middle. You do not have to turn money into a judge. Money can become a tool. You do not have to keep your body tight to prove you care. Your care can be calm. You do not have to know every answer. One step is enough. You do not have to punish yourself for old patterns. You can learn a new rhythm. You do not have to fight the present moment. You can soften inside it. You do not have to chase from fear. You can let good meet you through peace. Let those words move like lantern light. Not too bright, not too fast. Just enough. Enough to show the next breath. Enough to help the body soften. Enough to let the mind stop running for a while. Maybe tomorrow you will wake and the old habit will try to return. That is okay. You are not failing. A habit that lived in you for a long time may knock again. But now you have lanterns. You have breath. You have pause. You have softer language. You have the memory of this stillness. You have the feeling of your hands opening. You have the truth that your worth is deeper than money. You have the reminder that your calmest self can lead. You can return again and again, not with force, with tenderness, not with shame, with practice, not with a heavy heart, with one small light. This is how the chase ends. Not always in one grand moment. Often it ends slowly. You notice your shoulders rising and you let them draw. P. You notice the old story speaking and you do not obey it immediately. You notice the urge to panic and you breathe first. You notice the fear around money and you place a little kindness there. You notice support even when it is small. You notice that you are not empty. You notice that one step is possible. And each noticing becomes a lantern. Each lantern becomes a path. Each path becomes a new way of living. So rest now on this path. You do not need to walk quickly. You do not need to reach the end tonight. You do not need to prove that the light is enough. Just let the next small lantern glow. Let your breath glow. Let your heart glow. Let your body grow quiet. Let the old chase fade into the distance. Let money become less frightening. Let support become more welcome. Let peace become the place you return to again and again. You are walking differently now, softer, slower, with more care for your own heart. And as you walk this lantern path, you may begin to understand something simple and deep. Money is not the only thing you are receiving. You are receiving yourself back. Your breath, your peace, your rest, your kindness, your right to exist without panic, your right to grow without shame, your right to be held by life in simple, honest ways. Let that be enough for now. One lantern, one breath, one step, one soft place inside you that no longer wants to run. Now the body can begin to sleep. The mind does not have to hold the words so tightly anymore. The heart does not have to reach. The body can simply receive the feeling. Soft, slow, safe. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe, not away from yourself, back into yourself, back into the quiet room of the body, back into the warm center of breath. Take one slow breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold gently. 1, 2. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly. 1, 2. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more breath. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the top of your head soften. Let the forehead become smooth. Let every thought become lighter. You do not have to follow every thought now. Thoughts may pass. Let them pass. Like leaves moving on quiet water, your eyes can rest. The space behind your eyes can grow dark and calm. You do not need to look for answers tonight. You do not need to search the future. You do not need to scan for problems. The eyes can rest. The mind can dim. The night can hold you. Let your cheeks soften. Let your mouth soften. Let the tongue rest. Let the jaw release its grip. So much tension may have lived there. So many unspoken worries. So many quiet efforts to stay strong. Let the jaw know it does not need to hold the money story anymore. Not tonight. Your neck can release. Your throat can open gently. No need to speak. No need to explain. No need to defend your path. You are allowed to be silent. You are allowed to be held in the quiet. You are allowed to rest without proving anything. Let your shoulders melt downward, heavy, warm, loose. The shoulders have carried plans. They have carried duties. They have carried the feeling of I must. Tonight, let them hear a new phrase. Not now. Not tonight. This can wait. Let your arms become heavy. Upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers. Let the hands open a little. Hands that no longer need to pull money closer. Hands that no longer need to hold every worry. Hands that can rest under the quiet sky of sleep. Your chest softens now. The heart does not need to race ahead. The heart can stay here with this breath, with this warmth, with this quiet. Say softly inside, my heart can rest from money fear tonight. My heart can rest from money fear tonight. Softer now. My heart can rest. Tonight, it can rest. Let the belly release. Not forced, not pushed, just softened. Let the breath move low and slow. Let the belly know that it does not need to guard the future. Let the nervous places inside you receive one gentle message. This moment is not asking for a fight. This moment is asking for rest. Let the hips become heavy. Let the lower back release into support. Let the legs sink down. Thighs soft. Knees soft. Calves soft. Ankles soft. Feet soft. Toes soft. Everything softening. Everything unwinding. Everything moving toward sleep. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let the body become a quiet field under moonlight. Nothing to harvest, nothing to plant, nothing to fix. Just the field resting, the soil resting, the roots resting, the whole earth of you resting. And as the body rests, let these final sleep affirmations come gently, not to wake the mind, only to comfort the heart. My body may rest while my path continues to unfold. The night can hold what my mind no longer needs to carry. I allow tomorrow to arrive without pulling it closer tonight. My breath can soften the places where fear has been loud. I let sleep become a quiet shelter for my tired thoughts. I give my heart permission to pause the money story. I can be held by rest before answers appear. I allow my inner world to become quiet enough for comfort. The support I need can meet me in its own time and form. I let my body feel the safety of doing nothing for a while. I release the day from my chest. I let the night carry what is not mine to solve right now. I welcome peaceful sleep as a friend to my spirit. I allow gentle dreams, soft breath, and quiet restoration. I rest in the knowing that I do not have to chase tonight. Good, very good. No more effort, no more reaching, no more trying to make the words perfect. They can fade now. They can become a soft hum, a low, warm sound inside the heart. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The body is heavy. The breath is slow. The face is calm. The shoulders are loose. The hands are open. The belly is soft. The legs are resting. The feet are still. If a thought comes, let it move past. If a worry comes, let it move past. If a number appears in the mind, let it move past. If tomorrow knocks, do not open the door tonight. The night is closed for worry. The night is open for rest. Breathe in softly and out. Breathe in softly and out. Breathe in softly and out. Now say nothing for a moment. Just feel. You are safe enough to rest. You are soft enough to receive comfort. You are tired enough to let go. You are loved enough to stop proving. You are here. And here is enough for tonight. Let sleep come like a slow tide. Let it cover the feet, the legs, the belly, the heart, the hands, the throat, the eyes, the mind. Let sleep come slowly. No need to pull it, no need to chase it. Even sleep can come when you stop running after it. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe, deeper, softer, safe. Let the breath become simple. Let the words become fewer. Let the body do what it knows how to do. Rest. Release. Soften. Receive. Tonight, you are not chasing money. Tonight, you are not chasing answers. Tonight, you are not chasing sleep. You are allowing breath, allowing quiet, allowing peace, allowing rest. And the deeper you rest, the less fear has to hold you. The softer you become, the more your heart can remember. You are not here to run forever. You are here to live. You are here to breathe. You are here to receive what supports your life in honest, gentle ways. Rest now. Let the mind float. Let the body sink. Let the heart be warm. Let the night be kind. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let these words become slow now, very slow. Like a soft bell far away, like warm rain on a quiet roof, like a lullaby the heart already understands. You do not need to think about them. You only need to let them pass through, slowly, gently, again and again. I no longer run after support from a place of fear. I let support meet the calm I am growing. I let support find me as I soften. I no longer run after support from a place of fear. I let support meet the peace in my body. I let support find the open door in my heart. I no longer run after support from a place of fear. I let support come through honest, quiet ways. I let support come while I remain whole. My worth stays with me in every season. My worth is not lost in waiting. My worth is not changed by numbers. My worth stays with me in every season. My worth is steady while life moves. My worth is present while I learn. My worth stays with me in every season. My worth is deeper than fear. My worth is safe inside me. I let money serve my life with peace. I do not give it my whole heart. I let it be support, not pressure. I let money serve my life with peace. I welcome it with respect. I release it with care. I let money serve my life with peace. I give it a gentle place. I do not let it rule my spirit. I am open to calm increase. I am open to fair exchange. I am open to simple support. I am open to calm increase. I am open to steady choices. I am open to peaceful growth. I am open to calm increase. I am open to receiving without fear. I am open to good that feels kind. I let my body rest from the chase. I let my mind rest from the story. I let my heart rest from the pressure. I let my body rest from the chase. I let my breath become slow. I let my hands become open. I let my body rest from the chase. I let the night hold me. I let peace come closer. I trust one small light at a time. I trust one breath at a time. I trust one step at a time. I trust one small light at a time. I do not need the whole road. I only need the next gentle step. I trust one small light at a time. The path may open softly, and I may walk it in peace. I am allowed to receive and remain myself. I can grow and stay kind. I can welcome more and stay true. I am allowed to receive and remain myself. I can be supported without shrinking. I can be helped without shame. I am allowed to receive and remain myself. I can hold good with open hands. I can let life meet me gently. I choose the quiet strength of peace. I choose the breath before panic. I choose the pause before pressure. I choose the quiet strength of peace. I choose the softer thought. I choose the kinder way. I choose the quiet strength of peace. I choose to come back to myself. I choose to stop running inside. I rest while life continues to move. I rest while answers form. I rest while tomorrow waits. I rest while life continues to move. I rest without guilt. I rest without proving. I rest while life continues to move. I rest because rest supports my spirit. I rest because rest is allowed. Now let all the words become one soft feeling. No need to remember every line. No need to hold Eve, dry phrase. Only the feeling, a softer body, a quieter mind, a heart that does not have to chase tonight. And if you return to these words again, let them meet you wherever you are. On a tired night, on a worried morning, in the middle of change, in the middle of waiting, in the middle of learning how to trust. You do not need to arrive perfectly. You can return exactly as you are. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments, softly, simply, in your own words. Maybe one line will help someone else feel less alone. Maybe one word from your heart will become a small lantern for another heart. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back when you need softness. Come back when the money fear feels loud. Come back when your body needs to remember peace. Come back when your heart needs a quiet place to rest. Now there is nothing more to do, nothing more to hold, nothing more to chase. Let the final words be simple. Let them move slowly. Let them carry you into rest. You are not running tonight. You are resting. You are not forcing tonight. You are allowing. You are not chasing tonight. You are becoming still enough for peace to find you. May your breath grow soft. May your heart feel lighter. May your body rest deeply. May your relationship with money become calmer, kinder, and more peaceful over time. May support meet you in honest ways. May tomorrow bring one small light, and may you remember, You are more than the chase. You are the quiet place where peace begins.